Well, good morning everybody and welcome to this NITCO new launch. We are here to bring to you the new collection of ceramic and porcelain tiles. What I've got with me is an amazing new tile collection, and this is the first launch of our year 2022. So let me start and roll around and tell you what we have this year for NITCO and what we're gonna present you right now. We've got an amazing collection of a Moroccan typology of tiles. So if you see all these different typologies, there are the mandalas which are formed from the old Spanish ships, and we've got to blend it with a beautiful ceramic 2x2 tile along with a 4x2 tile on this wall as a Moroccan print. This tile has got a beautiful cement typology. It's like this gooey cement where the cement kind of moves across the space, and that's what makes this tile unique. This 4x2 tile has a carving perspective. If you can see from close in different arenas, this tile has a little bit of a shine, gloss and matte effect on this tile, and I'm going to get forward and show you the other collection. The tile here, what you see is the Prada series. It comes in 3 colors. This is the grey tile as a base tile, goes well with all decors. You got a wonderful blue tile on the base. If you see this color is a very unique color. So you got a beautiful blue unique color, and this is basically how a blue dye is formed on the tile. So if you take this tile and you put blue dyes on it on a cement and format on the floor, this is how it looks. We've tried to get the original look of the cement floor using the blue dye as a process. So this tile has a grey process, a blue process, and let me come and show you the rest of the tiles. To take you further and explain to you this beautiful Moroccan collection, we have 3 different varieties in this perspective. One comes in a 4x2 size. This is called Geneva. It's got this beautiful blue tinge of Spanish architecture on the tile with a carving effect on the tile. If you see the side joints of these tiles, we've given the old feel of the tile when it comes to a little broken stones, and that's how it's uncovered and put into a format of a tile. The rest too, we have one called Siesta. This tile has also got a Moroccan type, but it's got a little bit of the British Armaic look. So if you see the patterns here, they're more Armaic in the formation. We've used a little bit of a color of orange and yellow in this tile, which makes it a little more versatile in color and tonalities. And this is in a size of 2 feet by 2 feet. So these tiles actually look like a 4 feet by 2 feet when you put it on the floor and the wall, but you can put it on a 2 feet, and you can use it in a variety of applications as well. The third one, Caprice, this is a real beautiful tile. If you look at the color combination here, it's got a very subtle beige and a brown color, and it's got the old feel of stones which are appearing on these tiles with a very subtle color. So this color blends in with these tiles, and you've got combinations of tiles where you can blend in and use these tiles beautifully if you can use in an indoor, outdoor application, in restaurants, in homes, in places which you like to highlight as areas, even in your bathroom walls, kitchen floors, anywhere you can use this as beautiful combination of tiles. So with these tiles, you've got a beautiful base tile on a 2 feet by 2 feet size called the Prada series. The Prada comes in 3 colors. You've got the braced cement gray tone, you got a beautiful blue tone, the azul blue like a blue dye on a cement tone, and this is a very unique tone, the sage green. All these 3 tones of tiles come with a huge subtle variation of a little gooey cement, how cement moves across functions. If you see the tiles up close, you can see the movements on these tiles, you can see the little crackle effect on these tiles, and with this variation of tiles, it just looks like a natural, beautiful looking floor tile, which you can just look at in your floor and figure out that place is just blended one with nature. So that natural essence which NITCO stands for is right here in front of you. I hope you like this collection. I'm going to move you on to the next one. So just think of the evenings where you have this burnt roads on the roadside, and you kind of have a process where the mud brick, which kind of eludes the essence of sun, comes onto your surface. So what we bring to you is again the usual advantage of NITCO, where we have the best Qoto series, and that's what you know us for. This is a unique Qoto series which we bring to you. The whole red brick stone bringing alive the natural sun into the floor. And if you see the mess of the tile, there's got a huge variations individually tiles, and we've actually messed it up with a beautiful decor which kind of connects beautifully these tiles. The decor has an old Gothic type. It's got a movement of crosses and kind of blends in with the yellow and the original terracotta color, and this terracotta stone which you see on the floor gives you the essence of that natural brick, and this natural brick has a huge relevance to our life. It just kind of brings that whole color familiarity which we have of the burnt stone, the stone which is kind of alive and gives you that feeling of life. A beautiful tile combination you can look at just to make your place look rooted, look native, look like being in Goa or Kerala, and I'm sure all the population of people around would love this concept of tile, which is a little different from existing typology of tiles, has the blend of color and the variation of natural stone within this concept. It actually is a beautiful collection in the Dura Digi in 60 by 60 size, got a decor called Nexus Qoto and Qoto Decor in size 60/60. So if you've never been to Rio de Janeiro and you've not heard of this series called Rio, I'll be really shocked. This is probably the fastest selling tile series of NITCO. All your dealers, folks, everybody in the country knows it. The Rio Curo, the Rio tiles, which are the Rio Crema Dune, Rio Beige, are probably the best winners which NITCO has in this range of Dura Digi and Dura Couture. And these tiles were very unique because they're created in the Alibag plant of NITCO. They've got a beautiful blend of surface. If you see the surface texture, it's very unique. And what we've done is nothing but taken the same Rio Curo, Rio Crema Dune, which you were always popular and familiar with, into a larger size. So 4 feet by 2 feet tiles right now in the Rio series. Always a sure winner for you because of the color combinations of the beige and the typology of a little ivory and brown. And what we combined here is the beautiful decor which we showed you in the Moroccan pattern. So we've got capris here, a beautiful blended decor which goes beautifully with the Rio series, from the Rio Beige to the Rio Ivory, Rio Curo series. And it's the same Rio in the same blend and same color tone which you can use right now in a 4 feet by 2 feet series. What you see here on the floor is that unique typology of Rio which gives you that feeling and the texture which is so unique in this style. And it kind of helps to keep the anti-static of dust away from you, gives you that matte feel and gives that color a richer look. That's what Rio is all about. To take you further, let me show you some amazing collection now in marble. So in the ceramic Dura Digi and Dura Couture collection, this is the first time we've come with a marble series, and it's the amazing Botocino tile. If you see this tile, we've beautifully introduced a beautiful carving effect on this tile, the subtle vein variation. The tile looks absolutely like in the original Botocino, shot from our own marble, giving you the color and the essence and the design clarity of an actual Botocino. These tiles are, if you put it, it's called random faces across, and you put it on the floor, it just blends with the environment, like the average ivory beige Botocino tile. This tile is what we have, which is a stunning marble tile. Apart from this, we also have a Burberry collection here in the size 4 feet by 2 feet. We have these in a satin matte finish. The color what we've shown you is cream, but we also have a darker version in the Fawn collection as a blending tile which goes together. Very soft marble, very lovely for the floor. You can use it across a larger space in your project. Subtle tiles acts as a beautiful canvas background. Apart from this, let me show you some more tile in the Carter beige and the Perla family. This is the beige tile which has got a subtle variations of characters on the tile like shell stones and mossels on the tile. The fossilis of this tile gives you the beautiful effect of this tile having a variation of a marble, but it's like a distraught marble, not a polished marble on the ground, gives you an old flavor along with a newness in this whole product. We've got these two tiles, which is a Perla Creme and Perla Bianco in 60 by 60, all these tiles. So the Perla series, which we also have in satin matte, are beautiful subtle tiles which are in 2 feet by 2 feet, has got variations of vein movements on these tiles in an unassuming manner. You can see the depth in the tile. That's what the essence of NITCO is. The clarity of the image of the marble, since we shoot from our own marble, gives you that essence. A beautiful light gray color and a light ivory color, suitable for large projects and utilities at homes as well. So what we also have with you is a very unique tile design which is very successful in a 2 feet by 2 feet tile. I'm sure you remember. Name's called Moonstone. And we've got these Moonstone frost and graphite right now in the size of 4 feet by 2 feet. These tiles are unique tiles which we've already been selling these designs in the past. They're actually now in a larger size to give you a larger propensity, and also when the customer is coming to buy a Moonstone 2 feet by 2 feet, you can also help him to move ahead and use a part of the project in a 4 feet by 2 feet size. These two tiles blend in average colors of grays and a little darker tone of grays. Apart from which, we got a new tile here which is called Riviera Grey. This tile is a very unique cement tile. I'm sure you love it. If you see the movement of the folds of the cement, it's kind of cement which is a little hardened and folded, and you touch the tile, it's smooth. But when you see the graphic of the tile, you can actually see the crackle formation of the tile of the molds of this tile. It's got a beautiful blend of a Qoto typology in the sides, and that's what makes this tile a beautiful subtle gray, very, very beautiful color of gray, actually the neutral gray if you ask me, and it's a cool gray which makes your room look bigger, cooler and more breezier in the past. Thank you very much. I hope you like these tiles from NITCO. Let me come to take you to the center and tell you a little bit about our design philosophy. Come. So the story of why we launched these type of tiles and why we believe that these type of designs is going to actually become a rage going in forward, because people are returning home after a huge lockdown series. They're looking at tiles in colors which are neutral, which are more peaceful and more nature friendly. And apart from the decors which we've given, which have got a historic essence of spaces, the base color tiles you see have a lot of movements, a lot of curated elements in these tiles, because finally when you look at a floor or a wall, it shouldn't look boring to you. That place should kind of play in your mind every time you come to the place. It should look new, and the colors of the sun and the light, as much it falls on the floor, it should kind of blend in, giving you new looks every day. And that's what the human minds remember, because humans love things which are harmonious, but harmonious in a manner by which there is variation in the product. If things were consistent and things were the same, then it looks boring to us. So we want texture, we want look, we want variations, we want color, and we want the subtleness. And NITCO is the only company where we look at those in a larger sense, because we look at the natural stone, the natural tile, the natural cement, try to understand them better, and so that when we create the product is something very unique. And that's what we always try to do in NITCO. I hope you like this collection, and I'm looking forward to engaging all of you all and taking your views forward. Thank you very much.